Hi, it's Brandon Hendrick over at VIP Mortgage. Hey, I wanted to take 2 minutes and go over our real estate market, interest rates, equity position, and how you can potentially leverage that to put you in a better financial situation. First, real estate market. You'd have to be under a rock not to know that our real estate market is one with increasing values. And this is really true, across the entire nation, for one reason, just dealing with inflation, right? The cost of materials being more expensive, the cost of labor is just naturally pushing up the price of a house. Here in Arizona, we also have supply and demand issues, which is just to say that we've already got a big population. That population is growing with the amount of people moving here. And really, for the first time ever, we've got a big problem with supply in that we just can't build nearly enough houses. And so, whereas inflation has moved up prices, across the board here in Arizona, really is inflation along with supply and demand. And that's why we've seen some of the biggest appreciation numbers. And we're going to continue seeing some of the biggest appreciation numbers. So that's good. Owning a home, it makes it a little bit more difficult if you don't. But certainly great for those that own. Next thing is interest rates. A year ago, interest rates were below 3%. Now they're straddling the line at 4%. This overall is a really good thing. Higher interest rates will lower inflation, it'll lower spending, and that'll get the cost of things a little bit lower. And at some point, probably in the next couple of years, we'll see lower rates again. We're hoping that they don't edge a whole lot higher than they are now. Lastly, equity. Everybody that has purchased a home and owned it for at least 6 months has a pretty good equity position. And while your interest rate is likely below 4%, we're actually doing a lot of cash out refinances right now. There can still be a tremendous benefit to pulling equity out, whether it be to pay off debt or to do any sort of renovations or to invest, potentially pull money out to purchase an investment home. Lots of different ways you can leverage the equity to put yourself in a better financial position. And then sometimes it's just a short-term and long-term strategy. In the short term, we pull out equity to find something beneficial. And then the long term, we do one final refinance in 2024, 2025, when interest rates come back down and put your mortgage on a shorter term. So in the short term, pulling out equity and leveraging that equity to put yourself in a better financial disposition. Long term, do a final refinance and put it on a short term mortgage when interest rates are back at all-time lows. So that's it. I hope everything's going great. I'd love to hear from you. Any thoughts, questions you have on this or anything else, I'm available to you. Thanks so much.